Hello everybody and welcome back to another Middlesex tree video. This video was filmed Wednesday, February 2nd, 0.8 of a mile from the beach in Old Lyme, and this is what we are dealing with today. Look at the size of the hole in this tree. Somebody's going to be climbing this thing today and getting it down on the ground. Today we will be doing two jobs, starting out, as I said, in Old Lyme, just 0.8 of a mile from the beach at a repeat customer's house. Our second customer of the day is also a repeat customer. This is the dead oak we're going to be dealing with. It's pretty nasty, pretty gnarly. Josh is going to get up there and knock it down piece by piece. The boys come up with a plan and delegate who's going to be doing what, so it's time to get the crane in place and ready to rock. As usual, on Wednesdays, we've got a crane on hand. This crane isn't as big as the massive one that we had a couple weeks ago, but boy, let me tell you, it can hold its own. Here's Josh getting suited up and taking all the necessary precautions to head up into this dead oak. It always amazes me how these guys get dropped right in the middle of these trees from the crane and figure out which branches they want to take out first. Here's the first cut of the day on its way to the chipper. Willie, Eric, and Derek are going to be on the ground receiving the trees as they come down today. During the day, the customer had asked the length of the boom on this crane, and it's 142 feet. This was a pretty good sized tree, so the trunk above where the hollow was pretty thick and heavy. We always enjoy a nice coffee break during the day, and today the customer was nice enough to go out and get us the coffee. Here's the last cut of the day on this trunk. Derek is handling this one. When he gets this down on the ground, we're going to be able to see that hollowed out hole a little bit more. You can see just how big this tree is in comparison to my hand. These are the same shots that you saw earlier in this video, so take a look again at just how hollow this tree is. There's barely anything left on the inside at this part of the tree. I wonder how many animals have spent the night in here. As lunchtime rolled around, Derek and Amanda took care of it today. I had a nice Thanksgiving turkey sandwich. Let's get this trunk to the truck. Dave, the crane operator, was telling us that this part of the tree right here weighed 8,000 pounds, and it would have weighed a couple thousand more pounds if it wasn't rotted. Today, the neighbor of where we were working also needed an assist. He had a dead tree down in his duck pond. Word had spread quickly that we cleaned it up and some ducks made their way in. Now, let's move this operation to Old Saybrook for a customer that we had worked for in the past. We needed to clean up a few dead pine trees that were cluttering an area for them. Decided to use the FPV in Old Saybrook for a little more dramatic shots. And again, Josh is going to be the one climbing the trees out here. Who doesn't love to watch trees fall? Josh is putting a nice little notch about 2/3 of the way up these trees and just dropping the tops down. Here's Willie getting pretty creative using the log as a plow on the dingo. Check out this cool splash from the snow as this tree hits the ground. This was a relatively easy job and a nice way for the guys to end the day.